What up, E? Got the Piper with me. His D. They got a shutout this week. How you doing today?
Good, how are you?
Defense coordinator Pete Grace. Hey, coach, that run D, it was on top of it. A lot of tackles for loss, a lot of good pressure in the backfield. Got pinned them ears back. You had Marty Brown, led team 6 tackles. You had Caden Howard that was in all over the place. You had Austin Engel getting a lot of pressure, and even Aiden Fisher got it some good tackles for loss.
For sure. There are a couple aspects there. Our defense is, really starting to execute game plans and be able to start fast, and that's showing up here week to week. So I'm really proud of the way they're starting. But and your mentions there, you just mentioned a lot of seniors, and it was senior night last week. And I don't know the history for sure, but I can't remember the last time Eureka has lost on a senior night. It's just something about that night. Those seniors put the game on their back and take it, and it's really special to be a 4-year player in our program, senior. What they've gone through, it's just really special.
Really, you can see it not just in the game, but all week. They were bringing the energy. They had a lot of fun, but at the same time, the focus was there from day one.
For sure. Just a great senior class. They're just really doing a good job leading.
Now let's talk about one of those leaders that's been a big-time defensive leader, the middle linebacker, Willie Nelson, leading the team in tackles, but his communication and what he's been doing on the defense, keeping everything moving.
Yeah, Will's a senior. He's the guy that we don't only count on his play on the field, which has been outstanding this year, but we count on his leadership big time, and we have those talks quite a bit that he's an extension of the coaching voice on the field. So he's the guy that really, in hard times, should pull him in and talk to everyone, get everyone back on track. He's just been a really positive leader for us on and off the field.
Now, how about that secondary between Funky and Mason, the way they've been playing ball, and Dominic Giorgio getting in there some as well? How they've been doing on that back end of the defense?
Yeah, they're
Oh, Brady Flanagan. Forgot all about Brady Flanagan.
Absolutely.
He's got a pick going on.
Allen's playing some corner now, so those guys are just playing well, really playing well together. And a lot of secondary plays about communication, and the more they communicate, the better they become, and that's just getting better here week to week.
Now the defense has got itself rolling like we were talking earlier. I was looking this morning, 14 turnovers and 19 sacks. Can you talk about the growth that you've seen there and how you're getting a little bit from everybody?
For sure. Those are plus plays we're always looking for. We're looking for turnovers. We're looking for tackles for loss or sacks. They're just game changers. They make a huge difference in the game. And the more of those we can get, and we work on every day, creating turnovers, the more of those we can get, the better we end up being.
It's amazing the energy that it brings to them and the difference it does in the games. I mean, I can take 4 2 right off the bat, pick 6 to start the second half, and next thing you know, we're rolling. It's kind of been that way all year.
For sure. You always think basketball is a momentum sport, but to me, football is just as big a momentum sport. When one team can get it, it's big and it's important, and turnovers are a big part of creating that momentum. But it's also, I think, our defense has done a good job of stopping momentum from the other team and just kind of ending that excitement and getting us back on path where we need to be.
Well, Coach, we're down to our final regular season game of the year. It's a home game. It's this Friday. Where's it at? Who we playing? And we know it's a big one.
Yeah, we got a fun one. We know if we win and if some other things happen, we could have a share of the tie for conference. So that's something we're playing for. That's important for us as well. But we're at home versus Kirkwood. Obviously, we've had a lot of important games versus them over the last 5 or 6 years. And this one is the same way. So it's a conference game. Not a district game this year with us moving to Class 5, but still, I'm sure our boys want it pretty bad.
It's been a rivalry, to say the least. It's starting to kind of brew itself into that, isn't it? You ready, Coach?
We're ready.
You know the Piper is ready to mow them down with E.